Hi, Simon Robinson here. I'm coming to you from the W Hotel in Brisbane. I invariably walk down into the city to start getting the steps up and jump into the W. They're very hospitable. They've got all the newspapers, have a cold water, and actually do some thinking and planning for the day. At the moment, the ATP tennis stars are staying here in the hotel, and that got me thinking. A powerful thing that tennis players and sportsmen actually do, and even elite businessmen, is utilise the power of visualisation to achieve their objectives and get better and quicker results. So what is visualisation? It's basically imagining, thinking of all of the things and the steps that you need to take in order to achieve an objective, and then on arrival at the objective, seeing yourself go through all of the motions in terms of the mechanics that you need to achieve that objective, and then appreciating, thirdly, the feel of what it's like to have achieved the objective. Because if you think about it, you're pre-programming your mind so that there is no mistake in terms of your reaction on the day to any scenario that should eventuate. You've fully planned it because you've already visualised what it will be like to be there, whether it's on the tennis court, on the soccer field, or even in a business meeting. Because if you're visualising how you perform in say a business meeting, you'll know that you've already strategically worked through a list of potential issues that may come up for negotiation. You may it'll help you anticipate reactions, yours and theirs, and you'll be able to achieve. Nothing will catch you by surprise. Say you've got an aggressive negotiator on the other side, you will have already visualised that and how you'll react to that. So it will allow you to achieve a better outcome, because when that aggression comes on in the negotiation, you'll be prepared for it, and you will have already anticipated how you'll react accordingly. So it's a very, very powerful concept. It's used by, as I say, world leaders. It's used by elite athletes. When you see yourself, imagine yourself doing something, there's only a small step to actually achieving, or you've done everything that you can to actually physically achieve what you've visualised. If you don't visualise it, let's think about it. You could arrive in a scenario where you're thinking, wow, I didn't see that happening, or I didn't anticipate that, or I'm feeling a little nervous here. I mean, you may actually, say pre a TV interview, visualise the adrenaline hit that you're going to get just prior to going live, and visualise you visualise you starting confidently, answering the questions effectively, having a laugh with the TV compere, and really being on top of the topic. So if you do that, you're going to regard the experience as a positive one and anticipate it to be a positive one. Accordingly, you're visualising yourself to achieve and have success. It's a skill I often use. I first came across it as a student. I used to visualise a lot in terms of sporting outcomes, an average athlete, but the visualisation helped me achieve at a different level, because on the day, whether it was in rugby or track and field, I'd anticipated it, and it was like the entire game or race was unfolding exactly as I'd seen it. So it was really a useful skill set to embrace, and one that I'm trying to focus on more in 2020. So I hope that's been useful, and as I always finish these segments, you've got this, so go out there and get it, maximise your potential, and until next time, be good. Simon Robinson from the W.